Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Straight Fire Picks. Best bets for NBA on Sunday, November 21st, 2021. My name is Steve, and we're going to have three picks here for you today that I think are great value bets for this Sunday NBA slate. As always, just want to thank you all for your continued support in the channel. If you are new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We're trying to reach 900 subscribers here by the end of the week. Also, be sure to check out our community Discord page. It's a great place to connect with our community and get new ideas for bets. I'll have a link in the comment section and in the description to that as well. Be sure to place your favorite bet down below in the comment section. If you'd like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick and we'll include it in the video. Alright guys, as far as our results from the previous episode, so we went 2-1. So it's back-to-back winning days for us. We got to sweep the episode before, so we're 5-1 in our last two episodes. Obviously, we like to see that. So for the 2-1 episode, we really should have been 3-0, but got a really tough break there. Cashed the PRA over on Giannis easily. I mean, he almost had it at halftime. It was really easy. He did feel disrespected, like we talked about. Had a monster game, and so that was that. And then in the late cap, we had CJ McCollum over 20.5 points. He had 18 points at halftime, and he didn't score at all in the second half. So that was the nasty beat I was talking about. And then the other hit that we had was Donovan Mitchell, but we did just barely hit on that one. So I guess it evened out. We had the over 25.5 on Donovan Mitchell, and he finished with 26. So we were kind of fortunate there. We will take it though, 2-1. Like I said, back-to-back winning episodes. We're 5-1 on the last two episodes. Let's keep it going here today. Let's get this 3-0. So getting right into our picks. At number one, we are going with Ivica Zubac over 19.5 PRAs here for the Clippers at minus 115 odds. So this is a great matchup here for Zubac. Mavericks allow the second most points in the NBA to centers, so that's obviously very good. They also allow the sixth most rebounds and the fifth most assists to centers as well. So that's very good when you're considering a PRA bet. The fact that they give up, they're pretty much almost in the top five in all categories as far as all those statistics allowed. You love to see that. It's a great matchup. It's kind of stuff we talked about on Giannis. It is important, especially when you get the trifecta. And what you look for here is Zubac having success to this line. He is. He's 7 of 9 to this line in his last 9 games. That's very good. 7-2. That's over a 70% hit rate, and it's a terrific matchup. It doesn't really get much better than this, so there's no reason not to take it, right? He is just 5-5 at home this year to this line, so that's the only, if there was a downside, I guess that'd be the downside. But he's honestly been playing really well for the Clippers. He's had a lot of double-doubles this year. He's really actually stepped up at the center position for the Clippers, which is, something they desperately need, and he's actually been giving it to them. So I love it, guys. Honestly, there's not a lot more to that. It's a great matchup. He's having a lot of success. Take it there for your number one pick. Ivica Zubac, over 19.5 PRAs here for the Clippers at minus 115 odds. Okay, and at number two, we're going with the under 211 points in the Nuggets-Suns game at minus 110 odds. So on the season, these two teams, Phoenix ranks 4th in defensive efficiency. Denver ranks 6th in defensive efficiency. So obviously, we love to see that. These teams are combined 21-10 to the under, so they play to the under a lot. The under overall in the NBA has been very hot here to start the season, so we're going to hop on the train here. I think this one's a little too high. These two teams already met once this year, and there's 208 points scored when Denver met the Suns. So, we like the fact that we already cashed it once, and we're going to have a chance here to cash it again as well. Jokic is questionable for this game, so to me, when I evaluate Jokic, it's kind of like a wash as far as to the over/under. I don't think it impacts it too much because he has such a profound impact on the offensive end, but also on the defensive end. So, I don't think it really, I don't think it makes a huge difference. It's not like DeAndre Ayton for the Suns is dominant. I think Ayton's very good, but it's not like Ayton's not like Giannis. He's not going to go off for 40. That's just not his style of play. So, where the defense and stuff is going to be had is on the perimeter. That's where it's going to be important. And we have our pieces out there as far as that goes. So, you know, these teams are very physical. They're well coached. They play good defense, and I definitely expect this under to come in. So take it there for your number 2 pick. Under 211 points here in the Nuggets Suns game at minus 110 odds. Okay, and finally at number 3, we are going with the Chicago Bulls -5 spread here versus the New York Knicks at minus 110 odds. So on the season, the Chicago Bulls are 11-5 against the spread. They're 5-2 at home against the spread, so they've been very solid. One of the NBA's best bets here early on in the season. On the flip side here for the Knicks are 7-9 on the season against the spread. They're 4-3 on the road, so it's actually not that bad. They actually struggle more at the Garden, believe it or not. But here, you know, these teams met earlier in the season. The Knicks would have covered this line, obviously, but I think the Bulls have grown a lot since then. That's kind of my evaluation on this. You know, I think earlier I would have taken the Knicks, but just watching the Knicks and watching them struggle even yesterday to the Rockets, they're just not doing it for me. I watched them lose on their home floor to the Magic. They're just not a team that can be trusted. They're such a weird team because they usually play to their competition, which you would think would mean they may, you know, cover the spread. But at this point, the Knicks, you know, the losses at home to the Magic that they've had, and just they've had some really bad losses here early on in the season. And like I said, this Bulls team has really grown over the last couple of weeks. The Bulls on the season 10th in defensive efficiency, 7th in offensive efficiency. If you've had the chance to watch DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine play, they are really playing at another level right now. They're both just playing phenomenal basketball. It's almost like they're making each other better. We're seeing the best versions of both DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine. I haven't seen these two look this good really ever. DeRozan was a star in his own right, but he's playing his best basketball, in my opinion, of his career. And same thing with Zach LaVine. And then, you know, you throw in, you know, Lonzo Ball with that, Alex Caruso. They have a very talented roster, really, when you look at it. And they have a lot of guys stepping up. So, you know, and honestly, you know, for the Knicks, I mean, they have pieces in place. You'd think they'd be able to, you know, to do well, but, you know, just watching them continue to struggle versus bad basketball teams. It's not like they've had a tough schedule. You know, like I said, they played the Rockets last night. They played the Magic. Game before that, lost. I mean, it's just unimpressive stuff here early from the Knicks. So I'm going to roll it here with the Bulls. Bulls -5 spread here versus the New York Knicks at minus 110 odds. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Really exciting stuff going on at the channel, guys. We got our website that's being launched now. That is officially live, straightfirepicks.com. I'll have a link in the comment section in the description if you want to check that out. There's not a lot up there right now, but we do have that off the ground. There is a shirt up there for sale. Other than that, it's kind of raw. We don't really have a lot of information up there, but we'll be adding a lot of stuff to that, so I'm excited about that. Other than that, guys, that's going to do it for me. I wish you all the best of luck in your bets. Let's cash. Let's get this 3-0. We've been on a nice little hot streak this weekend. Not only in the NBA, we also swept college. So on the channel, in our last 9 picks, we are 8-1. So we're having a great weekend. Hoping to continue that. Want to get this 3-0, guys. We also have our NFL video out, which I will have tagged here at the end of this. So you'll be able to click on that. To get a quick link to that. That's our best bets video for NFL this week. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for me. Have a great rest of your week, and we will catch you next time. Peace out.